By at a pretty good clip, Molly.
Yeah, they're driving by us a lot faster than we're comfortable going right now. My photographer is only comfortable going about 55 miles an hour, and we are on a 70-mile-an-hour road. As you can see, the road conditions here, they're a little bit more clear on the right lane than they are in the left lane. But while they may look clear, we can also see that it's only 28 degrees here, which so we know that could be ice, and so the clear-looking road could be a bit deceiving. Another thing that we're dealing with when we're out on the highway is wind. I can feel it kind of tossing the car around a little bit. So while the conditions are slick, it's also a little bit more difficult to control the car. Now, we are lucky. We are in Storm Tracker 7, which is a four-wheel drive vehicle, a more secure vehicle to be out in conditions like this. But if I was in not a four-wheel drive vehicle, I definitely would not feel as comfortable being out here. Coming up and looking like it's coming at us in the other direction, those flashing lights right there, that looks to be some sort of utility, plow truck or salt truck. So we've been seeing crews out here all night long, salting the roads and getting them ready for the snow that we're seeing right now, which, McCall, James, Cheryl, we know this is going to continue for hours to come.
We sure do. All right. Thank you, Molly. And she was up north, she and Jared, her photographer, just a few minutes ago, and there was more snow up there, so you can see that it's moving southward.
Progression south as the air cools and it gets colder as those temperatures move south. McCall, again, this is something you had said that we were going to see for the last several days, and it's kind of playing itself out right now.
Yeah, those temperatures as they're dropping, as Molly was talking about, you have to take into consideration that even once she gets out of that area where visually you can see that there's snow on the ground, you'll get to a point where the roads just look wet, and we may have a scenario of flash freeze where wet roadways will quickly become icy roadways with black ice, and then you get that snow on top of it. So this is why this type of weather is very scary and could be very dangerous as well if you are going to be traveling across the Miami Valley tonight. One area that already does have some snow is Salina, and we have a live camera shot that can show you a light coating of snow covering the grounds there up in Mercer County, and it doesn't look like there's much in the way of clearing on the roadways, perhaps just by some cars moving through or a few plows as well, but for the most part, those side streets are pretty snow covered at this point, and we're going to continue to see that snowfall stacking up far north and west in the Miami Valley. That's where we anticipate the heaviest of the snow for this event. As we look at live Doppler 7 radar, the temperature is below freezing north and west, where we already have that snow accumulating. Head to the south and east, and you see those temperatures coming up near freezing or slightly above, where Troy, 34 degrees, 34 in Dayton, 35 in Xenia. So it's just that quick that you can go from rain to freezing rain, sleet, and then over to snow. That's how fast this will happen as we move into the rest of the night. Now, you do see that there is a little bit of that snow tapering a bit in Mercer County. That will redevelop as we move into the night as well. So don't think that what you got is all that's going to fall for this event. Snow showers in Wapakoneta to New Bremen down into Sydney. You move past that into Miami County, you have that wintry mix over to rain by the time you reach the Montgomery County line. Further north and east, up in Logan County, near Bell Fountain and north of that, snow. Bell Fountain to Urbana, you also have that change from snow over to rain. Enid is dealing with some rain. Greenville, you have some light snow or a wintry mix. And then further south and west, you can see even more of this wintry precipitation redeveloping. That's why I said if you're in Salina and you're currently saying, well, the snow's over, bigger picture views show we have another round of that steady precipitation headed our way, as there's a lot more to come here. As expected, we were going to get this break in the activity. It's going to wind down slightly, and then more enhanced snowfall is going to be moving in. By the time you get up tomorrow morning, we will already have significantly snow-covered roadways and ice-covered roadways as well. Winter storm warning in effect across the Miami Valley now and all the way through Friday morning. Here's what you need to consider. Roads will become icy and snow-covered rapidly at this point. Power outage risk, a minor risk. Better chance for that risk will be down across the southern Miami Valley, closer to Cincinnati and into Kentucky. And then we're also going to have a big drop in temperatures into the upcoming weekend. So on the roadways, it's going to be pretty bad for us tomorrow. Still some icy spots left over Friday, but improving conditions heading into the weekend. So anything that you need to get done, if you cannot wait until the weekend, you need to take it slow the next 24 to 48 hours. Futurecast shows through the night we have the development of this wintry precipitation. That next wave is here by daybreak. Snow steady across the northern Miami Valley. Dayton likely sleet, and then you're down to sleet and freezing rain south of that. Still dealing with more icing southeast through midday. That snow line starting to push a little bit further to the south. We move into the afternoon hours and that snow expands. Those darker blues showing very steady and heavy by 4 p.m. and that snow continues right on into tomorrow evening. Here's 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, snow will wrap up northwest, but we still have a little more snow to go through across the southeast by Friday morning, keeping those roads snow covered for that Friday morning commute. Overall, we're going to be looking at anywhere between 3 to 6 inches in the Dayton area, higher amounts north and west. As we look at your 7-day outlook, we'll start to see that snow taper Friday. We are drier with some cool weather as we head into the weekend.
Thank you, McCall. And of course, you can see is school districts and businesses that have closed for tomorrow. At last check on our website, more than 300 at this point. WHIO TV Tonight talked with Dayton's fire chief. He told us